What's up guys, my name is Logan Van Havel and today we are talking about my top 5 tips if you're looking to do video production full-time. So number 1, we're going to talk about how to get high quality video. Number 2, we're going to jump into the editing. So your post-production workflow, maybe some tips and tricks in Premiere. Then lastly, and probably most importantly, how to gain clientele and how to keep your clientele. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so my first tip for you guys, super basic. Shoot with a fast aperture. This is going to be your f-stop number. I usually recommend f4 or below, so f2.8 I usually will shoot at. This is basically going to give you a really shallow depth of field and pull your subject away from your background. Alright, tip number 2, stabilize footage. I pride myself on this. So, how do I achieve it? In-body stabilization in the camera, I use the Canon EOS R5. I also have stabilized glass, but ultimately it comes down to my gimbal. So I use the Ronin S gimbal and it always makes my footage all stable, no shake, it's great. So gimbal is your number 1 friend, but if you can have in-body stabilization and stabilized glass, that's a perk as well. All right, tip number 3, editing to the music. This is something I always overlooked and I thought that sound was just something a little extra that you could add to your video, but it's a huge part of the viewer's experience. So I used to edit my video and then just slap a song on at the end. Now I make sure I choose my song first and edit all of my video shots to the song. And then after I'm done with all that editing, I'll go through again and I'll add all of my sound effects on top of that video. And it really helps just bring everything to life. So some of you guys ask where I get my music from, and as you guys know, with it being a business, you have to have royalty-free music. Otherwise, licensing fees add up super quick. I get all my stuff from Epidemic Sounds. They have a huge library of not only songs, but also sound effects. All right, moving on, tip number 4, shooting a spec video. This one's my favorite, and it's something I do a ton in my business to gain clientele. It's helped me work with companies that I never thought were possible. I've done it from day 1 to now, and I'm going to continue doing it through my career because it's probably helped more than anything on this list. So shooting a spec video is basically shooting a fake video for a company in hopes that they see it, see your quality, see your dedication, and then they'll want to work with you in the future and actually pay you to do these jobs. So I shot spec videos for Tito's Vodka, Browning Shotguns, and Dodge, and many more. And really what this does for you is, number 1, it gives you awesome content for your portfolio so you can show it to all these different clients that you want to work with. Number 2, if you shoot a video for a company and you show it to them and they see it and they see your work ethic, it's going to build that connection, it's going to build that relationship that you have with that company that you hope to work with later on. All right, lastly, tip number 5, and that's just building connections, word of mouth, talking with people, and making sure everybody knows that this is what you do full time. You're super passionate about it. And once you get a few jobs and the word gets out that, hey, Valo Media does awesome video work, you should work with them, it's gonna snowball. So just make sure that you're always making quality work. When you're starting your career and even years after you get into your career, just always pushing the limit, making sure your quality and your customer service is just top notch. It's gonna make you a really attractive business and make people wanna share your business with other business owners, because business owners know other business owners and it snowballs really quick. So be nice to everybody, shoot quality video, and just get after it. Get out of your comfort zone. That's probably number 1, because you're never gonna grow if you stay comfortable. Peace.